Hey, how's it going? It's Sick Boy here, and today we're going to be looking at a little bit of a preview of the Week 2 Seattle Seahawks Tennessee Titans game. The Tennessee Titans got absolutely mollywopped last week by the Arizona Cardinals. What are they going to do to the Seahawks? Are they going to do good, or are they going to come in and do the same thing they did last week? Let's take a look. Now, first things first, we got to talk about who's going to be in, who's going to be out, and that first comes with injuries. So without further ado, we got the Titans injuries right here. We got A.J. Brown questionable. He's going to play. Full participation the last 2 days. He's going to play. Bud Dupree, questionable. Limited participation. Pretty good off the edge. We'll see if he plays. He'll probably be a pretty decent difference maker if he does play or doesn't play. Jayon Brown is questionable. I'm pretty sure he's one of their better linebackers, so that'll be a pretty big impact if he does or doesn't play. Did not participate on Friday. Maybe that was rest. We'll have to see how that goes for them. Josh Reynolds, he is going to be playing. That's a Rams player that's going to be coming in. Maybe he'll have a good game. But now moving on to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks injuries not looking as good as they were last week. Dwayne Eskridge, he's doubtful for this game after not participating the entire week of practice with a concussion after that absolute huge hit that he took in week 1. I kind of assumed that he was going to get, he was going to be out because that was a big hit. He took a hard one. Chris Carson's good. Gabe Jackson's good resting. Rashad Penny is doubtful with a calf injury. That gives more reps to Chris Carson, and that's going to come up a little bit later in the video when I'm talking about my gambling addiction. But continuing on, Penny Hart is going to be playing this week with his concussion. Came back, participated fully throughout the entirety of the week. Good for him. He took the hit that he had. Damian Lewis is questionable, not participating the entire week of practice. I believe Pete Carroll in his interview said something about Damian Lewis doing well in practice, but it said he didn't participate, so I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully Damian Lewis plays. If he doesn't, Phil Haynes or someone like that might be getting some opportunities. DJ Reed, limited participation yesterday, but he's questionable for this game. We'll have to see what happens with him. He's like our number one go-to corner. Hopefully he's going to be playing as well. But other than that, we got Poona Ford going to be playing. Jamarco Jones, he could be a guy that fills in for Damian Lewis possibly. Marquise Blair is good. Sidney Jones is good. So unless he is going to be another random inactive guy, we could see some of the first action for Sidney Jones with the Seahawks this week. That could be pretty fun to watch. But something that's pretty big, this storyline going into this game, is that it is a Bradley McDougald revenge game. The Seattle Seahawks traded away Bradley McDougald not too long ago. Got a cool guy named Jamal Adams. Gave up 2 first-round picks. Everyone made fun of us. Jamal Adams, last week, 41 coverage snaps, only let up 1 catch, 8 yards. Who said that man can't cover? But Bradley McDougald revenge game. Last week, he had less tackles than A.J. Brown, an offensive player. But now to get into the prediction, when I predicted this for the overarching season prediction, I said that we were going to lose this because I thought the Titans were going to come out. They were going to do absolutely spectacular and dominate because I had so many talented guys. But Derrick Henry did nothing last game. Ryan Tannehill struggled last game against the Cardinals, who I believe we are as good on defense as the Cardinals are. On our good days, we can be as good as they were, but maybe not the 6 sacks that they got. But I believe the Seahawks, going into this week, I thought it would be a pretty uneven game because our corners looked questionable. The Titans had a crazy wide receiver group, but that wide receiver group didn't seem too strong last week. So home game for the Seahawks, home opener for the Seahawks. I think that makes more of a difference than I thought it would in my season prediction. I think the Seattle Seahawks come out and win this one surprisingly, and Russell Wilson, I believe, will have a pretty solid game. And now, the most important part of the video. No matter how sick I am, I could be laying in my deathbed, I will find a way to fuel my gambling addiction. It's time to look at what we got today. Now, today, I'm not super confident about these. I think they could happen. I'm not as confident as last week. First things first, we got Seattle scoring over 30.5 points. Easy peasy. The Seahawks are going off this game. We got Gerald Everett scoring a touchdown. Chris Carson, 17 receiving yards, easy. Seattle Seahawks gonna win the game. Russell Wilson, 3 passing touchdowns or more, easy peasy, no problem. Ryan Tannehill, I think he'll get a touchdown. I don't think he'll have one of those, oh, look,
I'm going to hand it off to Derrick Henry. Look at me. I'm walking in the end zone because everyone has to focus on Derrick Henry, so I look like a better quarterback. And then we got Gerald Everett, at least 17 receiving yards. Absolutely easy. Chris Carson, 2 receptions, easy. Chris Carson, 68 rushing yards, easy peasy, got the over. And then we got William Disley, will have at least 14 receiving yards. Now, all these are doable, as they kind of should be. Will they all happen? We'll have to see. $5 for almost 5,000 if it happens. I like my odds, and by I like my odds, I mean I'm going to lose $5, but there's always that chance. It's not going to happen. But if it does, I will scream at the top of my lungs in the next video. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to go ahead and place the gosh darn parlay. Let me see if I can adjust this right now. I'm placing the parlay right here. Confirm. There goes my money. What can I say? My money's gone. It's confirmed. There you go. It's been submitted. My money's gone. Maybe it comes back in heaps. We'll see how that goes. Like, I didn't even put a score that I predicted. I'm going to say the Seahawks beat the Titans. Let's say 34-24. Seahawks take a fat dubskis. We'll have to see how it goes. Let me know down below in the comments what your predictions are for this game.